同志们、朋友们，
Comrades and friends,
建立中国共产党，
the founding of the Communist
成
Party of
立
China,
中华人民共和
the
国，
founding of the People's Republic of
推
China,
进改革开放
and the
和
pursuit
中国
of
特色
reform
社会
and
主义
opening
事业
up policy and socialism with Chinese
是五
characteristics.
四运动以来，我国
These
发生的
historic events
三大
taking place after the
历史
May
性
4th
事件
movement represent the three
是近代
milestones
以来实现中华民族
in
伟大
achieving
复兴的
China's great
三大
national
里程碑。
rejuvenation in modern times.
以毛泽东同志
With Comrade
为
Mao
主要代表
Zedong
的中国
as
共
their
产党，
chief representative,
把马克思列宁主义基本理
Chinese
论
communists
同
developed
中国革命
Mao
具
Zedong
体
thought
实践
by
结合起来，
combining the basic tenets of
创立了
Marxism,
毛泽东
Leninism
思想，
with the actual practice of the
团结
Chinese
带领全
Revolution.
党全
They
国各族人民
united and led the
经过
whole party
长
and
期
people of
浴
all
血
ethnic
奋
groups
斗，
in China in long
完
and
成了
hard
新民主主
struggles,
义革命，
completed the
建
new
立了
democratic
中华人
revolution,
民共和国，
built the People's Republic
确
of
立了
China,
社会主义基本制
and
度。
established the socialist
成功
system
实
as
现了
China's basic system.
中国历史上最深刻、
Chinese communists
最伟
thus
大的
accomplished
社会变
the
革，
most profound and the greatest social
为
transformation
当
in
代中
China's
国一
history
切发展进步
and
奠定了
created
根本
the
政
fundamental
治前
political
提
conditions
和制度
and
基础，
institutional foundation for all development and progress
在
in China
探索过
today.
程中，
In this process,
虽然经历了严重曲折，
despite the serious
但党在
setbacks
社会
it
主义
went
革命
through,
和建设中
the party
取得的独创性
developed
理论成
distinctively
果，
creative theories
巨大
and
成
made
就，
tremendous success in
为
socialist
在新
revolution
的
and
历史时
development,
期
thus
开创中国特色
providing
社会主义提供了
invaluable
宝贵
experience
经验、理论
as well
准
as
备、
a theoretical
物质基础。
and material basis for launching the great initiative of building socialism with
党的
Chinese
11届
characteristics
三中
in the
全
new
会以后，
historical period.
以邓小
After the
平
third
同志为
plenary
主要代
session of the
表的
11th
中国共
CPC
产党
Central Committee,
团结带
Chinese
领全党
communists, with
全
Comrade
国
Deng
各族人
Xiaoping
民
as their chief representative,
深刻总结
united and led the whole party and
我
people
国
of
社
all
会主义
ethnic
建
groups
设
in China in
正反两
conducting
方面经
a
验，
thorough review of China's experience
借
in
鉴
building
世界社会
socialism,
主义历
both
史经验，
positive and negative.
创立了
On that
邓
basis,
小平理
and
论，
drawing on the experience of world
做出
socialism,
把党
they
和国
established
家工
Deng
作中
Xiaoping
心
theory
转移到经济建设上，
and made the historical
执
decision
行改
to
革开
shift
放的
the focus
历史
of the
性角色，
party and the country to economic
深刻
development
揭示社会
and
主
to
义
pursue the
本质，
policy of reform and opening up.
确立
They gained a keen
社会主义
appreciation of the
初级阶
underlying
段
goal of
基
socialism
本路线，
and established the party's basic
明确
line
提
for
出
the
走
primary
自
stage
己
of
的路，
socialism.
建设中国
They
特色
called
社会
for
主义，
taking one's own road
科
and
学
building
回答了
socialism with Chinese
建
characteristics,
设中国特色社会主义的一系列基本
provided scientific answers
制定
to
了
basic questions in this
到
regard,
21世纪中叶
and formulated
分3步走，
a three-step
基本实现
development
社会主义
strategy
现代化的
aiming
发展
to
战略，
basically realize socialist
成功
modernization
开创
by
了
the middle of the
中国特
21st
色
century.
社会主义。
On this basis, the great initiative of building socialism with Chinese characteristics was
党的
successfully
13届
launched.
4中全会以后，
After the fourth plenary session of
以
the
江泽民
13th
同志为
CPC
主要代
Central
表的
Committee,
中国
Chinese
共产党
communists, with Comrade Jiang Zemin as their
团结
chief
带领全党
representative,
全国各族人
united
民
and led the whole party and the
坚持
people
党
of
的
all
基本
ethnic
路
groups
线
in China
基本理
in
论，
adhering to the party's basic
加深
theory
了
and line,
对什么是社会主义，
deepened their understanding
怎样建
of
设社
what
会主义
socialism is
和
and how
建
to
设
build
什么
it,
样的党，
and what kind of
怎
party
样
to
建
build
设党的认
and
识，
how to build it.
积累了治党治
They
国
gathered
新的宝
valuable
贵
new
经验，
experience in governing the
形
party
成了
and the
3个
country,
代表重要思想。
and formed the theory of three
在国内外
represents,
形势十分复杂，
standing the severe tests
世界社会主义出
posed
现
by
严重
complex
曲折的
domestic and international
严峻
developments
考验面
and
前，
major setbacks in world
捍卫了
socialism.
中国特色社
They
会主义，
upheld socialism
确
with
立了
Chinese characteristics,
社会主义市场经济
set
体制
the
的
goal
改革目标
of socialist market reform and developed a basic framework for achieving this goal. They reaffirmed the basic economic system and the system of income and distribution in the primary stage of socialism, ushered in a new phase in carrying out all-round reform and opening up, and pressed ahead with the great new undertaking of party building, thus advancing socialism with Chinese characteristics into the 21st century. After the party's 16th National Congress, Chinese Communists, with Comrade Hu Jintao as their chief representative, united and led the whole party and people of all ethnic groups in China in continuing to take Deng Xiaoping theory and the theory of three represents as their guidance. On the basis of the new demands of development, they forged a deep understanding of and answered major questions, including what kind of development to pursue and how to pursue it in the new situation, thus forming the scientific outlook on development. They seized the important period of strategic opportunity and advanced practical, theoretical, and institutional explorations in the process of building a moderately prosperous society in all respects. By putting people first and calling for comprehensive, balanced, and sustainable development, Chinese Communists made the overall plan for building socialism with Chinese characteristics centered around ensuring and improving people's well-being, promoting social fairness and justice, building a harmonious world, and strengthening the party's governance capacity and advanced nature, thus successfully upholding and developing socialism with Chinese characteristics from a new historical starting point. Since the 18th Party Congress, the CPC Central Committee has united and led the whole party and people of all ethnic groups in China in comprehensively assessing new developments at home and abroad. Through reviewing past experiences and looking into the future, we addressed the major question of our times. What kind of socialism with Chinese characteristics the new era requires us to uphold and develop, and how we should uphold and develop it. We have thus established the thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era. We have implemented the five-sphere integrated plan and the four-pronged comprehensive strategy, upheld the underlying principle of pursuing progress while ensuring stability, and put forth new ideas, new thinking, and new strategies for the work of the party and the country on various fronts, bring about historic changes and historic achievements in the course of the party and the country, and ushering in a new era of socialism with Chinese characteristics. With tremendous political courage and vision, we have reaffirmed that the overall goal of comprehensively deepening reform is to improve and develop the system of socialism with Chinese characteristics and modernize China's system and capacity for governance. We have pursued reform in a more systematic, holistic, and coordinated way, and focused our efforts on major institutional innovation with a view to increasing the sense of fulfillment, happiness, and security of our people. We have introduced more than 1,600 reform initiatives, cracked many hard nuts, and navigated through dangerous currents. Reform is going deeper across the board in a swift but steady manner, with breakthroughs on multiple fronts.